All right, hey Taurus. So I'm doing a quick energy check-in for you guys that this is who's got their eye on you. So we're gonna figure out, it could be multiple people, it could be somebody that you know, it could be somebody that you don't know. All right. It could be somebody that you know didn't have feelings for you, like this. So you're gonna know this is your read based off your energy. And if that doesn't resonate, check your other placements. And if you're new, welcome. So we have the Devil card showing up in reverse. That's fear. It's worry. It's energy that's kind of derived from your own ego. So it could be that you create a lot of unnecessary worry in your life. And for right now, it could just be that you're worried about the future. It could be that you're holding on to stress. All right. The Three of Pentacles coming through. It's almost like, you know, whatever you're kind of going through, you're definitely not, you don't show that energy to other people. But there's definitely some sort of worry that you're holding on to. It could be, you know, just the future, the dynamic of relationships. It could be that you're worried about work or, you know, kids or your parents or your brothers or your sisters. This right here, you know, this is, it could be many, many forms, but the Devil card is definitely fear. It's ego. And, it's gosh, what do I want to say? I mean, I just feel like it's almost like you're kind of aware that you create some unnecessary fears by your thoughts. All right, the King of Wands though is telling me that basically you hide that what you're going through, you hide it really well to the outside world. The King of Wands is coming through as somebody who is a leader. You could have a lot of eyes on you. Typically, King of Wands energy is a very, very good looking energy. So you could have a lot of eyes on you. You could be a social butterfly. You guys could be an entrepreneur. You could have big visions right now, big hopes for the future. And that's where that worry and that fear is coming through. Just maybe overall life, wanting it to be a success. All right. And that's what you're worried about, just success in all facets of life. I feel like you're just worried about the future. But what I got to say, Taurus, is don't put too much emphasis on that because you are creating anxiety. Holding on to the past is depression. When you worry too much about the future, it's anxiety. So if you got to remind yourself to just be in the present moment. Take one thing at a time. Do one thing at a time. All right. So let's see who's got their eyes on you. We have Taurus coming through. So somebody with Taurus placements. With the Three of Wands, there's Aries. So we have Taurus, Aries, and the Eight of Cups is going to be Pisces. So this person could have any of those placements. This right here is somebody, what I want to say is I don't want to put too much emphasis on the past, but I do feel like this could have been a situation that was walked away from in the past with this person. This could be somebody at a distance just as well. So you guys could have had, you could have met and then there's a huge gap, a huge distance between you and this person. Where there is actually travel involved to see and meet one another. It could be too that in the distant past, like you guys, the sole reason for your separation was because of relocation and moving away, and maybe at that time it really hurt you or this person. All right, but what I see, I almost kind of feel like there's been a return of this person. It could be too that this situation is just something that you know, you guys have split. Maybe you guys were connected, walked away, and this person's gauging where you're at, you know. So I kind of see who this is in a few different ways. All right, let's see a little bit more. Let's see a little bit more about this person. All right, so again, we have more Taurus energy. Sorry, Capricorn. Capricorn. All right, Two of Cups is going to be Cancer. The Four of Cups, we got Cancer, and we got the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. This person's definitely, so here's what I'm going to say. If you guys have had any interactions in the past, which you're still here listening to this, but I almost feel like this person's definitely going back and forth. Potentially, from this situation. It's like it was a missed opportunity in this person's eyes. All right. But they do want to talk. They do want to communicate, but it's like, how do I make myself known? To Taurus, especially if you're somebody that has a lot of attention and eyes on you. It's almost like this person is gambling with should I reach out? Should I get Taurus's attention? They're going back and forth. And it could be too that this person's the one that left or pulled their energy back, and that's why they're hesitating on coming forward. Especially if they've pulled their energy back, it's like, I don't know if Taurus will accept it if I come through. But this is almost like, to me, it's like wanting to repair what happens. So let's see what some more of their more intimate thoughts, emotions, feelings, the more intimate details of how this person feels. These cards are explicit, so just so you know. All right. So as far as wow. So you guys have definitely had interactions with this person. I do feel like there was a disconnection at some point. But this right here, three of air coming through, that's heartbreak. It's like, but ever since you guys have been apart, this person has not stopped thinking about you. If you just kind of look at this female on this card touching herself, it's like they've experienced something huge with you. The Knight of Fire. Wow. This right here is passion. So if you guys have ever had sex or done the deed, this is like a very, very strong energy coming through. Like this person, it's almost like all they do is think about you. All right. It's like you've given this person's experienced some of the best when you guys were together, and the one of air coming through as new beginnings, victory, as success. It's like I really want to come in, I really want to make myself known, but it has to be a success. This person's coming through basically ever since you guys have been apart or separated or had to go your separate ways. This person has not stopped thinking about you. They have not stopped thinking about you. Look at that. The 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The ultimate wish fulfillment. You are the ultimate to this person's imagination. The Ace of Wands coming through. That's that Malfalical card coming through. This person really just, I'm tongue-tied, you guys, waiting for the opportunity to come through. This is destiny in this person's heart. All right, this is destiny. That Four of Pentacles is like holding that space for you. The reservation is for you in that person's heart space. So are they going to make themselves known? Are they coming through? We have the King of Cups coming through. King of Cups, the Seven of Swords. So this is a 30-day intention. Look at that. So it's almost like this person, once they kind of come out of their own fears, once they kind of see that they have the green light with you, it's like, I got to make sure I got the green light. Then I will come through. It's almost like this person's finding they're finding their voice. They're finding their courage. All right, to come through. But that Ace of Pentacles is an offer that's coming through. With the Seven of Swords, I really feel like because of the positive energy that surrounds it, it's like this person needs to make sure they're not going to get blindsided by a rejection, especially. It's like I got to make sure that I'm not putting my heart on the line out there for nothing. So let's see what your advice is. Your advice. So what I'm going to say, you guys, you need to be direct. You need to be open. You need to be honest with this person. There's a lot of energy that's kind of playing right now, that's playing out right now. Okay. And what I want to say is you got the King and Queen of Swords coming through in reverse. And for those of you who have experienced less than desirable situations, for those that have been coupled, and there was lying, there was cheating, there was gaslighting, manipulation, there was all of this trial and error. There's like a lot of nasty energy, lies, cheating, blaming, projection. It's almost like what Spirit's wanting you to acknowledge is that not every person that comes through your path is here to fuck you, And not every situation that comes through is going to be negative. You also got the Queen of Pentacles coming through in the upright. And I just feel like there's something coming through here that's going to be a positive spin for you and your own life. But it's up to you to take that on. It's up to you. All right. And I almost feel that these swords energy is mental warfare. It's games, you know, it's game playing. It's the inability to be open, honest, to trust. And the time is, it's time for you to come out of that yourself. For those people that have done that, because you have an energy coming through, you have another opportunity coming through, but you really need to see where you're sitting at, you know. You need to see where you're sitting at, especially if you and this person have had that energy of the past. If this is somebody that you're feeling like you've been connected with before and that has been a failed aspect, you're going to want to ask yourself too, Taurus, if it's going to be worth pressing forward, especially for those of you who had a failed situation with somebody that's coming back. Okay. And I really feel like for some of you, this energy of the past, I feel like it could be two ways. I feel like you guys could have had a split for you know, moving purposes, relocation, not being ready yet. But also I feel like some of you guys could actually have another person coming back in where it truly, truly didn't work and the dynamic was just completely broken and toxic. So you need to pay attention to these energies that come through, because there's a lot. And I just almost feel like some of you guys could actually have here at the, it's almost like when this person tries to come through, there could be a lot more people that try to come through or that knock at your door. So you got to keep that in mind. All right. You got to listen to your gut. You guys have to listen to your intuition. And you know, I just feel like there's definitely somebody here in your past that's coming back that you might have a couple of people come back, but there's going to be, you're going to be able to decipher the real from the fake, who's being real and who's being fake. All right. So initials coming through RS. We have XO, VM, and A. All right, Taurus, I'm leaving it there. Take care.